Good evening, students. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Excel video lesson number 23. In previous lesson, that is Excel video lesson number 22, we studied about sort and then filter. These two concepts we studied in the previous lesson. In this lesson, we can study a little bit more. First, as usual, like to open one workbook that is called functions. Data model. We are studying data model. In previous lesson, we studied about sort as well as filter, advanced filter. Now we will study remove duplicates. It's also very simple. From the name itself, you can understand remove duplicates. If one value is available in more than one times, one value will be available, remaining value will be removed. That is, it should be unique value or distinct value. We will see again. Here, as usual, like to copy this. I'm pasting here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. First, I will select this column alone. I put it here. Sorry, no. I can copy important cities. Here we know very well, there is no duplicates. Chennai, Bangalore, Sabri, Kovai, Belgaum, Cochin, Mysore, Trichy, Trivandrum. There is no duplicates. First select it, remove duplicates. My data as header. As usual, this G1 contains important cities. It is header. So tick mark here. Then OK. It shows no duplicates values found. That's good. Here I type three more values. One is Chennai. Already Chennai is available in the list. Again, once again I type here. Again Mumbai I type. Again Kovai I type. So we know very well in this list Chennai 2 times occurs as well as Kovai 2 times occurs. Mumbai occurs only one time. This Chennai as well as Kovai should be removed. That is, these are duplicate values. I select everything. Then click remove duplicates. My data as header. Important cities. OK. See here, 2 duplicate values found and removed. 10 unique values remain. That means Chennai is removed as well as Kovai is removed, but it retains Mumbai because Mumbai is only one time occurs. Simply click OK. This is the usage of consolidate. Okay, sir. If you are having only one column, we can apply this one. What about this? So similarly, I typed here Chennai, it should be 10. It should be 100. Then I type Karnataka, Bangalore, Belgaum. Instead of 50, I just type 55, assume. So we know very well, here Chennai is repeated, Trivandrum is repeated, Belgaum is repeated. Out of this, Chennai contains 10, here also population is 10, it's correct. Trivandrum population is 100, Trivandrum population 100. So Belgaum population is 55, here 50, okay. You can select everything, remove duplicates. So my data as header. So state, capital, important cities, population. That means put tick mark in everything. It will check the unique value. All the 4 columns should not repeat. Samely. If repeated all the 4 columns are same, then it's called as a repeated. That is why you got to put tick mark here. Simply click OK. So here Tamil Nadu, Chennai 10 is repeated. Kerala, Trivandrum 100 is repeated. Whereas Karnataka, Bangalore, Belgaum 55. this is not repeated because your population is 50, your population is 55. So it will consider this is not a duplicate. It is unique value. Since you are putting tick mark here, if you remove the tick mark here, no, don't bother about the population. Check only state, capital, important cities. Okay, it will be considered. Now, these two rows, Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Chennai 10, Kerala, Trivandrum, Trivandrum, 100 will be removed. Karnataka, Bangalore, Belgaum, 50 will be retained. See here, 2 duplicate values found and removed. 10 unique values remain. Because it contains 55. It contains 50. That is the difference between these one. Similarly, here, select, we have to find out important cities should not be repeated again. Values may be same or may not be same, but important cities should not be repeated. State can repeat, capital can repeat, population can repeat. Whereas important cities should not repeat it again. Now there are 2 Belgaums are there. Even though your population is 50, your population is 55, 2 Belgaums are there. That should be removed. Then we should go for, we have to remove all the tick mark here other than important cities. Now we have to apply, we have to check only important cities. No need to worry about stat, capital, and well as population. Here Belgaum, that's all. This Belgaum will be removed. Okay, this is the usage of remove duplicates. Next, we will study about data validation. So I like to make it a little bit bigger. I am going to prepare one mark list as usual. Get center status as usual, Tamil, English, Maths, Science, and then Social, like this array. At last we can have one group. Okay, just consider while typing here, that means C2 to G9. We know very well the mark should be, we are going to type marks from C2 to, in this range, C2 to G9. We should type marks. That mark should be whole number. That mark should be whole number. In addition to that, the mark should be lies in between 0 to 100. So now see, I am typing randomly values. Here I type 10.1. You should not accept. You should not accept. Similarly, I typing here true. That value should not be accept. Now whatever value you type, it may be a number, text, floating point values, whatever you type, it accept as it is. This is wrong. That is what data validation. That means we have to validate the data while entering the marks. While entering the data itself, we have to validate. If the correct value is entered, you should accept. Otherwise, you should have some error. Now we'll see how. Select delete everything. This is the range. We got to apply the data validation. Click it here, data validation. So settings is there. It contains 2 parts. One is settings, input message, error. We will see one by one. First settings. See here, allow any value. Since allow any value is there, it accepts whatever value you type. But our aim is you should be whole number. Here so many concepts are there. Whole number, decimal, list, date, time, text length, custom. Out of this, now we like to enter only whole number. So select whole number. Here data is there. Between, not between, equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than other, but we can select here between. Minimum mark, so 0. Maximum mark should be 100. Now we are setting some validation for the values. What we have to type from C2 to G9. The number should be, it should be a whole number that should be in between 0 and 100. That is why we are giving minimum value is 0, maximum value is 100. Simply click OK. Now I type 110 here, it accept. 100 here, it accept. Now I type 10.1. So 10.1 is not a whole number. it gives some error. See it here. This value does not match the data validation restriction defined for this cell. Retry, cancel, L. Again retry, I type in. Again type 10.9. Still it is not good. I'm giving cancel. So if you're not giving correct value, you cannot be able to leave it the cell. So I'm giving here 20. Now it will accept. Similarly here, I type Selvam. It is not a whole number. Again it shows error. You cannot type at any cost wrong values here. So I'm typing 30, it will accept. Similarly here I type true, it won't accept. So this is the usage of data validation. So we got to type correct values. Now what about input message? Since I'm typing correct value, no problem. So here before typing, there should be some message should be displayed. Just like a tips. By seeing the message, I have to type the correct value. How we will check it up? Select everything. That means C2 to G9. Data validation, input message. Here input message. So you can able to type. You can type marks between 0 to 100. This is not a condition. This is the text message that will be displayed before we are going to type. That means whenever you place the cursor inside C2 to G9, the text will be displayed here. You can type marks between 0 to 100. It helps the person who is going to type. By studying this message, you have to type the correct values like this. Here I got to type. Even though studied this, if you type the wrong value, it gives error. This is error alert. We will study about the error alert. This is input message. So what will happen if you type some values out of the range? Here I am typing some values. It won't give any input message as well as error because it comes out of the range. So we are applying data validation only for C2 to G9. So one more thing, what about error alert? This we know very well. This is input message. Here title we need. We will see. Data validation, settings, input message. Here title. Whatever title you want, you can type. You can type. See here, this is the title. It will be displayed. Then we have to type correctly. By studying this text, you type wrongly, it will show error. This is called as a error alert. So, but in some cases, we don't want this error alert. This value does not match data validation restriction defined for this cell. This error is displayed by the Microsoft Excel itself whenever the rule is bypassed. But instead of this error, I like to display our own error message. For example, you cannot type marks out of the range of 0 to 100. Otherwise, some other message. Please enter the marks in between 0 to 100 only here. So like this, whatever message we like to display, we can change it as. That is what we are going to study about. That is called error alert. See it here. Go to error alert. As usual, title you can select. You can type our name, our institute name, success. So this is the title. Please enter marks in between 0 to 100 only here. Simply click OK. So I am typing here 97. It accepts, no problem. It is correct validation. Now I like to type 98.7. It is wrong value. It should validate. This is input message. Putting enter here, it acts instead of giving this previous message, it displays our own message. That is, please enter marks in between 0 to 100 only here. So this is the title. So like we can type it here. If you type wrong value, this is error alert. Here 3 types of error alerts are there. One is error. Next one is warning. Third one is information. That means stop. Stop, warning, information. By default, stop will be there. At any cost, stop will not allow any invalid data. It always obeys the settings, that is validation criteria. You cannot enter the invalid data. By default, it is stop is there. I'm typing some invalid date. It won't accept. You cannot able to type wrong entries here. So in some cases, we need wrong value should be entered. For example, 98.9. You can able to enter, sir. But you should give some message. You are entering a wrong entries. Do you want to accept or no, or yes or no? Okay, if the stop is there, it gives retry or cancel. Warning means it gives yes, no, cancel. We will see. Go to error alert. Instead of stop, I change it as warning. Click it here. If I'm giving correct value, no problem. If I'm giving wrong value, 11.9, it gives please enter the marks in between 0 to 100 only here. Continue. Previously, it shows retry cancel. Retry cancel means you cannot enter wrong entry at any cost. Now we are selecting warning. So it comes continue, yes or no. If you want to accept the values, you got to click yes. It accepted. If you don't want to accept the values, you got to click no. That is your responsibility. If you give yes, it will accept. So we don't want yes, no, sir. Just OK cancels. Correct value you have to enter. That is, you are typing, it should give some information. You are giving wrong entry, that's all. Instead of warning, it should be changed as information. Here I am typing wrong entries. OK cancel. Click it here, it accepted. So there are 3 types of errors are there. One is stop. Stop at any cost will not accept invalid data. It shows retry cancel. If you select information, it will accept wrong entries also, but it will show yes, no. Do you want to continue? Along with yes button, no button. If you want to continue with the wrong entry, click X. If you don't want to continue with the wrong entry, click no and then enter the correct entry. Information, accept the values, whatever you type, either correct value or wrong value, it does not bother about either it is correct value or wrong value. But it will show some message. You are typing entering this value is not correct. So I don't want to this concept there. Everything should be removed. Whatever value I want, it may be either correct or not. This does not bother about. So you should be cleared out. Then clear here. Go to settings. Click here. Clear all. Simply allow any value will come. So now no need to worry about whatever value you want to type. You can type it either correct or wrong. It will accept. Again, once again, we can apply the settings. Go to data validation. It should be whole number 0 to 100. If you want, you can apply input message as well as error alert. Error alert content stop, warning, information. Here we can able to type only 0 to 100. Now once again we can check it out. It shows error. That's good. When typing 99, it accepts. That's good. Here, consider all the students are passed 10th exam. After that, they go for different group. So in our school, we are having 4 groups. First group is science. Next group is computer. Third is accounts. And then history. Consider all are passed. Some of the 5 students are failed, but consider all are passed. In our school, we are having 4 groups. Out of these 4 groups, only H1, H2 to H9 should be entered. Other than these four, you should not enter here. Then select H1 to H9, go to data validation. Instead of any value, you have to select list. Instead of any value, you have to select list. Here, select your source. This is the source. That means J1 to J4. J1 to J4. This is the source. Simply click OK. So here, this drop down menu will come. Select here. Apply computer. No need to type. You can select here. Select here science. Then select here accounts. Select here history. If you want to type any other value, for example, max, it shows error. See it here. This value does not match data validation criteria. The reason is here we are giving list. Allow valid criteria, allow list source is J1 to J4. That means allow the values available in J1 to J4 in that cell, H1 to H9. Other than these values, you will not accept. So likewise, you got to select this one. Again, computer. If you want, you can type. Simply press C, computer will come. Yes, science will come. Again here, account, A press accounts will come. Similarly, here also we know very well, gender status should be male or female. Okay, so now we can put here male, female. So only available value is male or female. Select this concept, that is B2 to B9. Go to data validation. Instead of any value, you got to select list. You got to click on source, select male, female. That's all. If you want to input message, error, you can give it, no problem. But here should be list K1 to K2. Simply click OK. Here I type male. It accepted. Here I am typing girl. You should not accept. The girl is not available in this list. It shows some error. Otherwise, you can select here female. Likewise, you have to select. If you want to type man, it won't accept. So this is the usage of data validation. As usual, if you want to remove all these conditions, select this one, go here, remove it. Instead of list, you have to select any value. Other than you can click clear all. Now whatever value you can type, you can type. Okay, so one more thing I like to inform you. It shows error. Here I like to change. Instead of error, I want to change it as a information or warning. If stop is given, that value will not be accepted. Now we are giving warning. So here, so many wrong entries are there. That means 98.7 true, 999, 20s are there. After typing everything, we like to find where is the wrong values. I like to find. Then it's also simple. Click this arrow mark, circle invalid data. See it here. Here wrong entry is there, here wrong entry is there, here wrong entry is there. So easily we can find out where are the wrong entries are there. Like if you want to clear these circles, click this arrow mark, clear invalid circle. It's simple. After applying data validation, you should go to clear circle invalid data. Then you can easily find out where is the invalid data. If you know more need for this circle, clear validation circles. So today I stopped here itself. In this lesson, we studied about remove duplicates as well as data validation. Data validation contains three parts. One is settings, error alert, as well as input message. Error alert contains three parts, that is stop, warning, information. At any cost, stop will not accept any wrong entry or invalid data. Warning will accept after giving some message to you. You want to accept or not, that is yes, no. Information means it accept, but it shows you are doing some mistakes. Okay, cancel. Stop means retry, cancel. Warning means yes, no. Information means okay, cancel. Similarly, if you go for already predefined values are there, just like a group and then gender status, you got to click instead of whole number, you got to give list. If you want decimal number also allowed 10.1, then you got to select it. So only date should be entered. For date of birth is there. I like to type only date of birth. Other than date of birth, we should not type here. Then you get to select date. Like this, you can look it up. Today I stop here itself. I hope all of you enjoy this lesson. In next lesson, we will study little bit more. Until then, thank you students. Bye bye.